Alright guys, welcome back to What If Raditz Survived, where we last left off. Raditz went into space after Gohan reached Super Saiyan 2 and defeated Cell. With all that being said, let's continue. We cut to Raditz. Raditz would be out on an alien planet, training to get stronger, training to get more powerful, as he felt him getting closer and closer and closer. It's been a year since Cell and all that stuff happened. And he felt himself. He wanted to get stronger. He needed to get stronger. And he felt getting closer to Super Saiyan 2. The level that Gohan reached. But no matter how hard he trained, he couldn't reach it. Suddenly, however, he would hear a spaceship land. As he turned around, he saw a little man come out of it. As the little man looked up at Raditz, he saw how powerful he was. My, you're very powerful. And you're trying to get stronger, aren't you? I could sense it. Let me help you with that. Suddenly, Raditz would feel him enter in his mind. He would feel him trying to invade everything inside of him. And Raditz couldn't help but resist. However, no matter how hard he resisted, he couldn't do anything, as his mind was taken over and M appeared on his forehead. But as that happened, his potential was unlocked, and Raditz unlocked Super Saiyan 2. Raditz was amazed with this new potential. And he was amazed at the power with it. He decided to go with Babidi, at least for now, since he was helping him. Of course, he couldn't keep him around forever, since Babidi was just using him, and he was using him, so he didn't really know how things would play out. As all this happened, we cut to years later. The Buu saga would continue like normally in canon, until they reached the last level of Babidi's spaceship, when suddenly Raditz would get out. Everyone was shocked. Kakarot would say, "What are you doing here?" Seems like you were brought back from the dead, Kakarot. That's interesting. I've heard rumors about people who could do that, but I just thought they were rumors. I am the mighty Raditz, the true Saiyan warrior, and I will be your last fighter, Raditz said, smirking, and I will fight Vegeta. And they said, well, it's Gohan's turn. I don't care, as he would fly towards Vegeta, and Vegeta would block it. As he would turn Super Saiyan. He would turn Super Saiyan also, and they would both begin the battle. I want to beat him. All he did was look down upon me. All he did was make fun of me. I will get my revenge. Is that what this for? You're throwing some pathetic temper tantrum, Vegeta said. As they battled, Babidi got more and more energy. As Raditz and Vegeta battled, it only got more and more intense, and more energy was given off. Shin demanded that Goku got involved, but he said it wouldn't be fair. Suddenly, then the Bora would come out, and he would fight Gohan. As the energy kept going, Buu was getting closer and closer and closer to being revived. As eventually it happened, Majin Buu was awoken, and Babidi and Majin Buu began to walk out. As suddenly, Bora would get near Babidi, so would Raditz. As he would say, find protection, but suddenly Raditz would cut off Babidi's head and blow him up. Majin Buu and Bora were shocked. Majin Buu didn't really care, but Bora was like, why would you do that to our master? Shut up, he's not my master. Buu, can you please kill the big red man? It will be fun. Buu would say, okay, and Buu would then kill and eat Bora, as Raditz would laugh. Good boy. Now, I want you to fight the other people. Doesn't that sound so much fun? But leave that grumpy hair, long hair person, as he pointed to Vegeta, to me. Okay, Buu would start to fight everyone, as Raditz took Vegeta outside and began to fight him. What is this? I control Majin Buu now. I'm now one of the most powerful beings in the universe. Do you really want this, Raditz? Why are you doing this? I thought you turned over a new leaf. What's the point? Good, evil, it doesn't matter. No matter what I am. You know what I am? A footstool. I was always weaker than you. I was always weaker than Kakarot. Ever since he surpassed me. It wasn't fair. I was the older brother. I was strong. I was powerful. So why am I the low-class trash? When Kakarot gets your respect. When Kakarot, a lone board Saiyan just like me, becomes so strong. But I don't. It's not fair. I refuse it. Buu will kill my brother, and you will die here. Raditz says this, but he didn't sound like he needed it. Vegeta and Raditz both began the battle as they argued with one another. They continued to fight more and more and more. And as they fought, Raditz started to get angrier and angrier. The angrier he got, the more powerful Raditz became, as Vegeta and Raditz both laid into each other with every bit of energy they had, and Raditz just barely won. As Vegeta lay down on the floor, he said, "Well done, you finally surpassed me." As Raditz was about to kill him, but for some reason he couldn't bring himself to do it. Raditz thought about Vegeta's family, and he thought about how much he's changed, and how he could change too. Raditz says, "That's enough for now," and just flew away. As he flew, Majin Buu was fighting the others. Raditz would fly to Majin Buu and began to cough up blood, shaken. As Majin Buu went over and healed him, he said, "You healed me?" "Yeah, Buu can heal." "Thank you, friend. Now, destroy them." As Majin Buu fought them, eventually they would all retreat. However, Raditz and Majin Buu would decide to have fun. Raditz wouldn't really go on killing sprees like Buu wanted, and Buu and Babidi did, but they did cause some destruction here and there, and it was enough for them to get Gotenks. Gotenks and Fat Buu would both begin to battle, but Gotenks was far, far stronger. This pissed Buu off more and more and more, and Raditz could just watch as he felt like he was going to lose, but suddenly, as Buu got more and more angry, something happened. He shot out an Evil Buu. As Evil Buu and Fat Buu fought, it became Super Buu, and everyone was shocked, as then Super Buu was fighting Gotenks. Raditz would say, "Good job, Buu!" But Super Buu would fly towards him and say, "Buu thinks you use him." Raditz would look down and say, "Yeah, sorry. You can kill me if you want. Buu like you. Let's work together." Raditz and Super Buu would look at each other, as Super Buu fought Gotenks, but something boiled inside of Raditz. Raditz would realize that this wasn't right. And as Gotenks unfused, Raditz would then blast Super Buu in the back. As he looked at him, "What are you doing?" "Making up for what I've done." "Listen, Buu. If you can befriend me, you can befriend other people." Suddenly, Super Buu's eyes turned red and said, "I was a fool. Friends, it doesn't matter. All that matters is power. And chocolate! I will turn you into candy and eat you," Super Buu said as he began to laugh. Got ready to turn them all into candy. Suddenly, Gohan would arrive and punch Super Buu. Super Buu would look at him and say, "You think you can beat me? I'm not here to beat you. I'm here to kill you." As they both continued the battle, suddenly, Gotenks would get absorbed, and Gohan would start to lose the fight. As Super Buu would push him further and further back, Raditz was shocked, and it seemed like it was over. It seemed like he couldn't win. Everything went as if in canon until Goku came down. As Goku came down, Vegeta would wake up and fly towards them. And Goku had a choice to make, to fuse with the Raditz or to fuse with Vegeta. He was gonna fuse with Vegeta. Vegeta said, "No, him. Fuse with your brother." "Are you sure?" "Yeah." Super Buu would laugh and say, "Go on ahead, give me a challenge." As suddenly, Raditz and Goku fused, becoming Go-Rads. As Go-Rads looked at him, they both began the battle and pushed each other further and further. However, Go-Rads was far stronger as he began to beat up on Buu, hitting him again and again with more and more brutal attacks. "This is for killing my friends. This is for tricking me. And this is for denying our friendship." As Super Buu was getting pushed further and further back, he got angrier and angrier and angrier. There was nothing he could do. Go-Rads would simply laugh. "Are you ready to die, Super Buu?" Super Buu would say, "Wait, if you kill me, you can't bring back your friends." Go-Rads thought of this. He also thought of being entered, absorbed on purpose, and using a shield to go in. However, he decided against this, since he could just wish back everyone in there. Go-Rads said, "Sorry, I could just wish them back. Besides, your days are numbered," as he charged a Kamehameha Sunday. A Kamehameha Sunday went up straight at Super Buu as it hit him, and Super Buu was completely powerless as it completely destroyed him. Go-Rads did it. He defeated Majin Buu. However, he was going to be fused like this forever, and he knew it. There was nothing he can do. But as he thought that, a few minutes later, he unfused. It turns out it was just a 30-minute timer. Raditz smiled, happy to be back in his own body. As he looked at him and said, "I'm sorry." As they got up to leave, Vegeta said, "Wait, stay here. I'm sorry for the way I treated you. You could stay at Capsule Corp for a while, please." Raditz would look at him and then smile and say, "Alright, I'll stay." As Goku smiled and said, "Thank you," Raditz would decide to stay on Earth. And he had decided to get all that evil out of him. him being Majin, him trying to take over the world, all that was just to try to become stronger. Just try to become back on top. He was never on top, but he wanted to know what it felt like to be at top. And for a split second he was. He was stronger than everyone, but it didn't amount to much, and he realized that's not the life he wanted. He just wanted a life of happiness, and power doesn't get you happiness, friends do. As Raditz realized this, he accepted and decided to stay on Earth. And that's going to leave things off. I hope you all enjoyed this. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share with your friends. Peace out.